Come on down here.
Did you find something?
Now, nothing conclusive. But according to this, there were others right here in Stockton who had access to that gold and a motive to steal it.
The Knights of the Golden Circle. They're Confederate sympathizers.
Now, in the 18 months prior to the end of the war, there were about a half dozen small shipments of gold that were ambushed.
Oh, but Jared, doesn't prove that they're responsible.
No, Nick, it doesn't prove that they were responsible for stealing those shipments or the one on the River Monarch. But take a look at this. The listed names of their active members right here in Stockton.
Anson Gregory, Peter Doolan, Cyrus DeLand. Cyrus DeLand.
That's right, Nick.
Nick, it's late.
Well, Melanie, you got better manners than to talk through a door. Thank you. Thought for a while there you were trying to avoid me.
What do you want?
I want to talk to your father.
He's asleep.
I think it's important enough to wake him up.
I'll decide that after you tell me what you want with
What
me.
I have to say to your father has to be said in private.
I am not waking him, Nick.
All right, Melanie. Your father was in charge of the Barclay shipping line, and Anson Gregory was the purser of the River Monarch.
That's a matter of record.
Now, either of them had as much access, if not more, to the gold than my father. As much access and more motive.
Motive? You mean for the money? Oh, look around, Nick. Does this look as though my father stole $1 million? Do we live like millionaires? If he had stolen the gold, where could it be? How could he have gotten rid of it?
Could have sent it to Richmond, to the Confederacy.
You'll stoop to any vile slander to exonerate your own father, won't you? Not only is my father a thief, but a traitor to the Union. I think you'd better leave, Nick, now.
Before you faint? Like you fainted at my house when Jock McLean mentioned they had found the River Monarch?
Get out of here, Nick.
Not until I talk to your father.
Not now. He's asleep. He's been ill. You know that, Nick.
Now, Melanie, I'm going to talk to him, if not tonight.
I don't know anything that could help you, and neither does he.
You're lying.
Will you please leave my father alone?
Melanie, I'm going to find out the truth, Melanie. If not from your father, then from Anson Gregory. And if not from Anson...
You won't find out anything from Anson Gregory, Peter Doolan, or anybody...
No, I didn't even mention Peter Doolan.
Get out of here. Get out! Get out, Nick! Get out! Get out!
We couldn't help overhearing, Melanie.
Well, I think we've accomplished all we can for one evening, Anson. Good night, Cyrus.
Good night. Good night.
That gold, Cyrus, you've had it hidden since the end of the war.
Yes, and it will remain hidden.
Cyrus, I think the time has come for all of us to share your burden.
I think not, Peter. I've borne up under it this many years. I think I can continue to do so.
The pressure's greater than ever. There are many interested parties now, searching parties. I think we'd all feel more secure if we knew where you've hidden that gold.
No, Peter.
Just to be sure it was in a safe place.
It is in a safe place. You'll just have to take my word for that. I made a mess of everything, haven't I, Millie? Oh, baby, baby. Baby.
a crossroads, Anson. We can sit tight, live in the hope that Melanie's love for her father is greater than her love for Barkley. Or we can remove temptation from her path.
Remove Nick Barkley?
There'd be no chance of her saying anything to a dead man.
Is the lieutenant here?
He's not in.
Jock, I want to talk to you.
Ah, the young friend Nick. Come to share a glass with his old colonel.
Will you excuse us?
I can't leave you alone with him in this condition.
Corporal, it's all right. Just give us a little privacy.
Jock, I've got to talk to you about something now. It's very important.
Nick, just give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Corporal. Corporal John.
Cold, wet towel.
Jock, this is very important.
It's important. I presume it's about the gold.
The gold.
The gold. That's all important, all right. Bless you, Corporal. Bless you.
Jock, I think I know who stole the gold and why. The Knights of the Golden Circle.
Confederate sympathizers.
They were not only Confederate sympathizers, Jock, they took an active part in their cause. Did you know that Anson, Gregory, Peter, Doolin, and Cyrus DeLand were members of the Knights?
I've been through their histories with a fine-tooth comb, and I can't even begin to place them anywhere near the robbery.
Jock, don't you think it's just a little bit strange that the purser, Anson Gregory, was the only man to survive when the ship went down?
He survived, with injuries.
Injuries, Jock, minor injuries, injuries that could have been faked. The point is, he escaped while 23 men lost their lives.
I found out something else, Nick. Your father was aboard the Monarch.
When it exploded?
He got off at the last fueling stop before the boat went down.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Jock. That's no proof that he set that bomb.
But it's an indication they had an opportunity to set it. Well, there you are, Nick. Your father against the three of them. And not any one of the three a penny richer than before the boat went down. It's your father, the only man in the state who could steal $1 million in gold and conceal it amongst his tremendous assets.
All right, Jack. Now, if the gold was pirated to the Confederacy, there would be no reason for Gregory, Doolin, or Delane, or any of the others in the circle to be any richer.
Nick, there are papers in Washington to prove that that gold never got anywhere near the Confederacy. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, Nick, lad. Truly sorry. There's no need for me to tell you how much your friendship means to me, but what about a drink for old time's sake? Just one more drink with the old colonel.
Take his money. Make it look like a robbery.